Right, everyone, I'm with Dan from West Ham Fan TV. Obviously, he's going to be smiling. He's going to enjoy his night out tonight on the big market. Now, you were saying that you weren't confident coming up here. You were just hoping for a result, and you didn't just hope. You totally deserved that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as I said, like I predicted on our preview 2-2, but that was me being optimistic. We rarely get a result here. You guys are on 3 wins on the bounce. We just got turned over. We've been massive. We've only got 3 wins in the Premier League this season, so I wasn't confident. But I mean, I thought it was quite an end-to-end game. We went for it. We had a lot of chances, wasted some, but I mean, Hernandez stepping up and scoring those chances, man. I still can't believe it.
Well, even the warning signs were there. Do you know when Arnautovic rounded the goalkeeper and the tight angle, and I think it was already 1-0 up at that stage, weren't you? And it was so many times he just cut open, and we haven't seen that all season. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because of us, or do you think Pellegrino, you know, changed his tactics around? Because your front 3 were awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a different. I mean, you playing Hernandez and Arnautovic, playing Hernandez in the 2, I think made a massive difference, and I think that helped. I think, yeah, you guys, it was because it was so open at the back, you gave us a lot of space and room to create those sorts of chances and do that. But I mean, Arnautovic as well, you know, I was saying to you, like, he's the guy for us.
I thought he was good.
He was quite good, but he wasn't on his usual level. Like, a lot of our fans have been saying, like, we're sort of a bit down on him, like he wasn't up to his usual standards, where it was Anderson was the man for us. They're making things happen. Everything seems to be going through, and Anderson, man, like we said, the £42 million man, maybe finally starting to get that.
Listen to that, £42 million man.
Sorry guys, I mean to rub it in.
You know, 3 points. You know, your season, I was saying to you in the preview, is top 10 what you think you're going to end up in?
You know what, like a few weeks ago, you know, I sort of predicted like 13th, 12th, you know, and that's before the season started, and even though we spent that money, I said in my head, this might be a mediocre season, because it might take that season to bed everyone in, get this new philosophy, the new manager, and then really build for next season. So, look, if we can get 10th, if we can get mid-table, I'm happy, just to be away from that relegation zone, you know, as you guys. So, yeah, I think mid-table. If we can get top 10, magic. Like,
who just played midweek?
We've got Cardiff, so
we're at home.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, Cardiff at home. But listen, what I said to you in the preview, we haven't won a game back-to-back in the Premier League since January 2017. Nearly 2 years. This is an opportunity, but look, if we can't beat Cardiff on Tuesday, then I don't know.
They got a good result, didn't they, on Friday?
They did get a good result, and you know, we got Palace after that on the weekend. This is an opportunity to really build up some points. You know, we've got, like you guys, I think, quite a good run in December. So, you know, both of us, we could be in a much better place. But, like, look, you're a Newcastle fan, I'm a West Ham fan. Things don't always go the way that we think they should.
Well, it's funny to mention that, because our 2 clubs are always in the headlines for the wrong reasons.
Yep.
Where do you see it now, looking at Newcastle? Do you think we'll be okay?
Do you know what? Like,
on the field?
Yeah, listen, I don't think you guys are going to go down this. Before the start of the season, I predicted you guys to finish just above the relegation zone, because there is a lot of trouble, but you've got Rafa, he's too good to go down. However, you know, as we said, I can't see Rafa wanting to stay. As much as he loves the Newcastle fans, I think the damage has been done with Ashley. And then from Rafa, like, where do you go from there? Like, the future. When you look at the next season, the season after, I think it's going to be tough. Until he sells it, he has to drop his asking price. And the only way you can do that is if you guys put the pressure on him and really just try and force him out the best you can. He doesn't really care, but you guys just need to do what you can and try and force him out of the club. Get a new owner in who is going to have the ambition to match a club like the stature of Newcastle, you know?
So do you think that the Magpie Group, what they're doing, like you've seen the walk-in today, seen the protests around the stadium, outside Sports Direct and so on, do you think that needs to keep going and going and going?
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, they could have said, oh, look, we've got 3 wins on the bounce, we're just going to step away and support the team. But you have to be firm, and you have to, regardless of the results, you want this guy out. Just because you've got a few wins doesn't mean things are going to suddenly change, everything's going to be rosy, you know. So I think what they're doing is good. I think there will be Newcastle fans that are going to turn around and say, well, that's cost us the game. I don't think it cost you the game. Maybe it did have a little impact. We scored on the 11th minute, ironically. So ultimately, I think that a lot of fans should get behind the Magpie Group, because I think the only way Newcastle is going to get to where they should be is new ownership, because I just don't think the guy cares at all.
I just want to switch it back to you then. Who was your standout player today?
I mean, you know, I sort of gave Hernandez man of the match because he had the 2 goals that affected it, but for me, Felipe Anderson, I thought was brilliant. You know, he worked hard. You know, he created some great chances and he was sort of tearing the defence open. So I'm really happy to see. And Declan Rice, I've got to give another mention to Declan Rice, young player. You know, he was phenomenal for his age, and he's like 19 years old. So it's
far him, won't he?
Yeah, I mean, he will go far. We need to tie him down with the contract. Fingers crossed we do, but it's always exciting to see a young player, man. I'm just happy for a change. Like I said, when I was speaking to you, I was like, I'm so just fed up, but I'm smiling again. So
well, enjoy your night on the big market.
Thank you
very
so
much,
much,
Dan
man.
from West Ham Fan TV. Link is in the description. I can't even speak for their channel. Bye bye.